Okay, so today we're going to talk about a little bit of crate training. So for this exercise today, you're going to need a crate, some treats. Any kind of treat is fine, just small, soft treats, and a dog. And that's what we're going to start with today. Okay, so we're going to start out here with a Roughland kennel. It's really, really nice because the door is detachable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually detach this door for this training session so you can kind of see what everything goes into. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by tossing some cookies into the kennel and just reward her for going in of her own accord. Granted, I am cheating a little bit because she is already crate trained, but this is how I trained her as a puppy. So every time she comes out, it's because she wants to. I do reward her for that, letting her know that she does have the free choice to come out at this point. But it is a cookie party when she gets in the crate. And the longer she's in the crate, duration-wise, the more I reward her. So I just wanted you guys to peep another angle of this so you can kind of see where I'm tossing it into the crate. I try to toss it all the way in the back and then kind of toss some more farther forward so that she can turn around and see that she's got all this room. Again, I can ask her to come out and I reward her for that. And we reward them for going in and out of the crate at this point. We don't necessarily need duration right away. We just need them to start positively associating the crate with food and cookies. And this is a fun place to be. Okay. So I wanted to take this opportunity to talk about why crate training is important. Whether you use the crate at home or not, it is a nice tool to have in your tool belt in the event that your dog either needs to be hospitalized or stay at the veterinarian for any length of time, or go to a boarding or a daycare facility where they may need to have time out in a crate. I also do recommend crate training so that you can ride with your dog in the car in a crate. Riding in the car in a crate is the safest way for dogs to ride. It prevents them from flying into the front seat in case of like a head-on collision, or if you have to step on your brakes for any reason or anything like that. So crate training, whether you use it or not, is a great tool to have in your tool belt. Good girl. So this is another thing I want you guys to notice here. In this clip, notice her body language. She's laying down, her hips are rolled to one side, and she's got a nice soft face. She is looking at me, looking around a little bit because I do have food, but this is what we call relaxed body posture. She's very comfortable where she's at, and that's ultimately the goal that you want to have as a dog that is comfortable in the crate. So here I am going to start by putting the crate door back on one side. I am not going to fully close it currently. I'm just going to ask to get her in it so she can see the door, and I'm just going to gently shut it just for a couple of seconds and then allow her to kind of see that, open it, and toss her some cookies. Again, I do still give her the opportunity to come out if she would like, but if she's going to stay in there, great. I'll close the door again and we'll reward her with some cookies. So I am going to graduate this to closing the crate door, and I'm going to lock it. It does make a noise, so just make sure your dog is comfortable with that and give them some cookies. Make sure that is a positive experience. And again, I'm not looking for duration here. I'm just looking for short stints, so they're used to that being closed. I'm obviously going to open it. She's staying in there, so I'm going to reward her for that. And then we're going to go ahead and close the door again here in just a second. When your dog is comfortable in the crate, what we're going to go ahead and do is start adding some duration to this as they're comfortable. And it's not like hours. We're talking like 30 seconds at a time. Get up and leave the crate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the crate. I've given her some cookies. And what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to get up and walk around. Pete, my cat, being a crazy psycho in the back. And I'm just going to go about and do just a couple of things. She's obviously watching me, and while she's nice and quiet, I will come back around to the crate and give her cookies from time to time, but this is just to start building some duration. So as we're reaching the end of the session here, where I've asked for some duration and I've rewarded her, I'm obviously going to come over and let her out, and we're going to have a little bit of a party. I really hope that you've enjoyed this crate training video. We had fun making it. Punch is obviously excited. And if you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out to your veterinarian or your local trainer about any sort of dog training tips or tricks in the future. Happy training!